Hey, what's going on out there, guys? I'm here in Jaco Beach, Costa Rica, and getting ready to do a shot of a Costa Rican national drink here called the Chilihuato. So here's a toast out there to everybody. Happy sunset wherever you are. It's their version of pretty much a Bloody Mary on steroids. But I'm here in Jaco Beach and just want to keep on doing my little vlogs that I promised everybody out there. I think last time I was talking about how I went to school for percussion at SIU in Southern Illinois and John A. Logan. So go ahead and return this shot. Check this out, guys. Beautiful surf out there. I'm thinking about doing some surfing lessons tomorrow. So if anybody has any pointers, please DM me and let me know. Super high waves out here, so it's prime for surfing out here in Costa Rica. Anyway, just want to send love out there, and just gonna keep continuing my story a little bit until I can kind of reach the end of it, and then gonna start branching off into other stuff. But so I went to school for percussion in John A. Logan in Southern Illinois University, SIU. I did 2 years. And I learned how to write music, I learned how to read music, I learned how to play the piano, which really helped me a lot as far as navigating music. If you learn the piano, then basically it's like the ABCs for music. And you can learn how to really just know what's going on as far as scales and keys and stuff like that goes. So after that, I started just pretty much scouting out bands, trying to find bands to get with. And my father, if you were in on the last vlog I did, you'll know that my father took me on the road and stuff, and he had a bunch of booking agents. So I started calling them up and looking for a band to get with, and I ended up finding a few bands, and I was playing country, classic rock, just basic cover bands, and ended up running into a band called the Winter Sounds, which is an indie rock band out of New Orleans, and went on the road with them. And I guess that was my first major band, I guess, major tour, as far as going out and touring with a original band. Check this rainbow out, guys. Beautiful out here. So yeah, anyway, I did that. We did a tour, and I basically couldn't really, I kept going back home, and I'd go out with a band, and we'd go on a tour, and something would always happen where the band did go out on their last tour or something. It was just my luck, so I'd do all this work and getting these auditions and going out with these bands, playing the drums. And I got out of school because my teacher told me that you don't have to get your bachelor's degree in music. You can just, if you want to play and you want to be a performer, you've pretty much got what it takes as far as the knowledge, and just go out there and start knocking on doors. And you don't need to go through 4 years of college and to get this music degree. So that's what I did, and it was a hard time trying to find a band to get with, and I had some crazy tours, just some run-of-the-mill kind of cover bands that I was playing with. I went on a couple tours after that with some other cover bands. I'd call the agent, and they'd send me out to California or wherever to play with these cover bands. So I'd go out and play. And then I went on this tour with a band called Melody Best, and it was up in Minnesota, at the top of Minnesota, on the border of Minnesota and Canada. I did that for a month, and basically it was just kind of the end of my rope for these cover bands and doing that whole thing, and I just kind of wanted something more for myself. So I moved down to Panama City, and I started I just got away from music for a little bit. I got a regular job, and I was working. I worked that for a year. I was selling timeshares in Panama City, and there was a club right across the street from where I was selling these timeshares, and they had bands. So, having this live music in my face every night, I at the end of the season, because it's a seasonal place, Panama City, once the summertime's over, during the winter, you usually work for the year, and then when the winter comes, you've got your money saved up, and they pretty much lay everybody off. And I had a 10-day break for vacation, and I decided to go to New Orleans. So I went to New Orleans just to see what the city was like, and I really fell in love with the city. I mean, there were people dancing in the street. There were people there's just old people. It seemed like they were just ageless. So I ended up going back to Panama City and putting in my 2 weeks notice and saying, hey, listen, I'm going to move to New Orleans, and I'm going to do this music thing in New Orleans. And so that's what I did. And there's a lot more to the story, so stay tuned. I'm going to keep this thing going, keep this vlog, and keep this story going for you guys to let you guys know exactly where I've come from and how I got to where I'm at. Thank you for tuning in. Like The Rock says, this is 8 minutes that you'll never get back of your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Much love out there. And just make today count, because that's all we have. And I could be playing shows. I had a lot of show offers, but I took this time out to live. And I feel like that's what you have to do. You have to find that balance. And don't let the 9-to-5 rule you. Make sure you're getting out there and enjoying it, guys. Peace. Much love from Jaco Beach, Costa Rica. Life is beautiful. Get out there, guys, and make it count. I'm gonna have another shot of Chili Wato and enjoy the sunset. Thanks, guys. Love.